very much for giving us a little bit of your time, and thank you for letting me watch you train, which was really awesome. Poor Angel, please. Yeah, it's just the idea of our channel is to grassroots boxers to kind of meet like the up and comers, and obviously you're still amateur, I think, so it's nice to kind of like meet you and understand a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
So, do you tell us how you got into boxing?
I've always been sporty. Used to play football. My older brother, Dave Ryan, professional boxer, and I just went to the gym with him. I think I was about 14 years old, and I just fell in love with it. I was still playing football at the time. I was getting injuries, like doing 2 sports, and I had to pick one or the other, and pick boxing.
Was your like first love at first?
It was, yeah. Played for a team called St George's,
Yeah.
and I still stay in contact with the coach, Paul, and we had some good memories.
What position did you play?
I started off in defence, then I went up to midfield. Yeah, and I was in midfield because I always was like selfish with the ball. I always used to like taking the ball and taking them on and shooting myself. I was always ball greedy, so you could imagine like boxing was for me really.
Yeah.
One person sport like.
So when you went to the gym with Dave, was it kind of just get fit, or was it the intention of like, I want to try this, or?
No, I wanted to give it a go because I was always fighting with my brothers at home, and so I was like, let's give it a go. And then I was like, you know what, I think I could be good at this. Yeah,
just kind of came from there. Maybe when you said you were like 14, 15, was it when you were doing the training? What was that like compared to obviously playing football? Obviously, still fitness, but it's a completely different level, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the thing I like about it is you can't rely on your teammates. You're in there on your own. So if you cheat a session, it's gonna show in the ring, isn't it? And that's what I like about it. So you've got to put 100 into it, otherwise it's going to show in the ring. You get tired, and it's going to be in the back of your head thinking, oh, I missed that run, I missed that training session, didn't do the extra round. So it's all down to you, isn't it? So that's what I like about the sport, because I'm an independent myself, independent woman, and so independent sport, perfect for me.
Did you train with Dave? As in when he was in camp and what have you, or was it like you just?
Yeah, we used to train, spar together, loads of times.
I suppose it's like growing up.
Yeah, you won't think that we were brother and sisters. He's retired now, but he still goes on like, I will spar you, I'd make you look silly. I was like, you ain't got a chance now, David, and he knows it.
Was it quite competitive at times? In
Yeah.
a good way though?
Yeah, in a good way. But yeah, what more could you want? Like punching your brother in the face.
Yeah. Experience in that. Did you go when Dave was obviously fighting? Did you travelling around with him as well? Like kind of build experience of like.
I missed one fight of his. One fight. And there's one fight he should have won against Sam Eggington. And I missed that fight. Not missed any of his other fights.
Was it hard, like watching on? I mean,
it's harder.
Yeah, is it harder than actually fighting? Because
I can't control what because he's my brother. I used to get more nervous, like in the change rooms with him, watching him warm up, than I do myself warming up for a fight. And I asked him the question. I said, "Do you get nervous like that when I'm fighting?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Why is that?" He said, "It must be because you can't control it. You can't control what you're going to do. Where you can control yourself, can't you?"
Well, yeah, because it's like you said, it's not a team sport. You can't
Yeah.
seems to be quite emotions, Your brother loses, it's the emotions, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You can't do anything. Just going back a little bit, so your amateur career, when did you get your first fight? What age were you?
I think I was about 16.
What was that like, the first?
I remember my first fight. Like, I don't remember half of my fights, but I remember my first fight because I had watched my brother and I'd just been going to pro shows. You know how they walk out with the music on, flashy. I had done the same on my first fight. I remember getting in the ring, dancing about, and then when I look back, I was like, you can't do that in amateur. You got to be just get in there, just do the job. Don't be a crowd pleaser. But yeah, I loved it. Loved like putting on a show and all that. So.
What was the ring music that you had?
I can't remember. You know, can't remember. It's years ago. Like,
do you remember
was it 9 years ago? No, can't remember half of my opponents. I can only remember the last few, like the top international girls. But that's because I study them now. Like coming up to the Olympics, I have to study these girls because I'm going to obviously be competing against them.
Well, you know,
sparring
maybe
against them.
professional ranks, these people made tempo as well. These girls, they're going to be.
Yeah, I never used to watch boxing. Never used to analyse girls. But now I do now, but more so now I do a lot. Like I've been told that you have to study boxing, you have to watch different fighters, so I'm starting to do this.
Obviously you've had an extensive amateur career. Is the goal to fight at the Olympics and then potentially turn pro?
Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal. I want to finish the amateur career by going to the Olympics and winning gold. I don't want to just take part. I want to make a name for myself, and I want the young girls out there to look at my career and think, you should come from nothing. And I just want them to think, don't matter where you come from, how hard it is, how many setbacks you get, that if you just keep going and going and going, pushing, like eventually you will get to where you're destined to get to if you just stick to it. And that's what I want. I want to inspire the young girls and young males coming up as well. So yeah, I want to make a name. I want people to say, women's boxing, Sandy Ryan. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to just take part. I want to be a name in women's boxing.
How many amateur fights have you had in total?
I've had around 70.
70. What, when you had the first loss, you're talking about setbacks. How did that kind of make you feel at first, and how did you overcome that setback?
I've had a few setbacks. I've had injury setbacks, and I've also had one of the biggest setbacks, 2016, where I could have been going to an Olympic qualifiers, but I didn't get the opportunity, and that really set me back, and I had to take a step back and think I could quit easy. I could go do a 9 to 5 job, but that's not what I'm about. I've got like goals, and I just like brush it off, just get back to work, and that's what I did. I just went through some hard times, and it paid off. Like last year I went to the Commonwealth Games, won the Commonwealth Games, and it's really put a benchmark on me now. And now October, all goes well, qualify for the Olympics, and then next year put the icing on a cake.
What was it like being on the podium with that, with the medal?
It's hard to explain because all the hard work that you put in, and like I say, the setbacks, and then when you get it, the reward is sweet as anything.
Personal to you must have been, for everything that you've worked for, your family, your friends, like kind of see you there.
Yes, it was like, it's hard to explain it. You can't explain it unless you've done it yourself. Like even just winning a fight, that feeling, like only a boxer will know. But yeah, it's like something else, a feeling. It's nice anyway, put it that way.
And obviously it brought a lot more attention to yourself. I mean, have you noticed like the last, say, year or so that trainers and maybe managers have started to kind of take over you, kind of in your ear about like turning pro? Have you had that?
Yeah, I have had offers, but I just know my goals. I know that my dream's always been the Olympics, and I get to the Olympics and there's going to be so much more to come from it. So, like I say, I want to have a name for myself, so I don't want to just say I just took part at GB. Yeah. I want to finish it off. I want to win the Olympics and want to make a name. So that's all put on hold let me get my Olympic gold, and then let's see what happens.
So obviously the aim is to turn pro. Now, obviously we've seen today that you've been working with Angel Fernandez.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit how that partnership came.
So I was seeing these fighters, Isaac, Chamberlain, Sultan, and I was like, yeah, these are good. And then just watching his training online, and then through a friend got in contact, spoke on the internet. He said, come down, have a training session. From then, connected, gelled straight on the pads, and I was like, wow, I like the way he trains. I like his style, and he's not trying to change me, because I've always got where I am to where with what I'm doing now. But he's just gonna add stuff to it, and then obviously it's just building that relationship as a coach boxer, that we gel. So when the time comes to turn professional, we've already got that connection, and we can like push on from there.
Kind of already got that connection, so when
Yeah.
time passes, it's like,
Where you see when fighters go to the Olympics and then they want to turn pro and they're looking for a trainer, then you've got to gel a few months at least for a trainer, ain't you? Whereas I'm already going to have that, and it's crazy. Like the people are already saying, "God, you're looking like good already together on the pads," and I was like, "Wait till next year. Wait till next year."
The connection's there, and the same like the technical working. It's nice to sort of kind of see. So obviously, like when you do turn pro, like you said, it's not like a matter of waiting months. It's
Well, we're ready to go.
We're ready. Just in regards to your training situation, so obviously you're down here. Is it two days a week or more?
Yeah.
And then for the rest of the week you're in
Sheffield.
Yeah, tell us a little bit like how that works. I mean, obviously, because in the amateur styles it's a little bit different compared to professional. So
Yeah.
is it a matter of like trying to adjust, or?
No, he's not gonna change my style. We're just working on technique and just adding little bits. He's not changing my style, because I've got to where I am to, you know what I mean? When the time's right to turn pro, then we can start slowing more things down.
Seems like he's punched so hard.
But that's just like the technique. So he's just working on technique, and then it's just coming. Like the power's coming already. Like I say, like 5 weeks of him. Like, it's just exciting, the future.
Just outside of boxing, how do you chill out? What's your kind of favourite thing to do outside?
When I'm training, like, I'm actually a pretty boring person. I just go see my family. I do like to just chill. Yeah, go see my family, friends. But then again, when I'm training hard, I'm just so too tired to do that, which the right people around me will understand that, so I just chill. Got a dog, take him for a walk.
Do you still get to play football?
I would love to, but I won't risk it because of my injuries that I've had previous on my legs, so I wouldn't risk it. Not this close to the Olympics anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you don't want to kind of like anything. What about in regards to watching football? You've got a football team?
Derby County.
Derby.
Playoffs today. I think we're going to do it as well. Derby, yeah. Thing is with Derby, yeah, they get behind me so much, like, and I would love to fight for a world title at Pride Park Stadium on the pitch.
One of the questions I actually had was like, if you had to fight at what stadium, just answer.
One fight, I would just want to fight at Pride Park Stadium, fill it out with all for the Derby people. Yeah, that would be good.
Did you watch any women's boxing and think, I want to aspire to be like the Because obviously women's boxing at the moment is kind of kicking off massively.
Yeah, like it's Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields. Yeah, they're doing so much for women's boxing at the minute, aren't they?
You've got the platform now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So BT have got
building. Like nearly every show now, they've got a female fighting on it, on the card. So it is really pushing, which is good. It's It's good for all the females and everyone, all the females getting into boxing.
Hopefully you'll be one day, on top.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for giving us a bit of your time today. We really appreciate it, and thank you for letting me train. Before we go, do you want to shout out sponsors and your social media? People can follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SandyRyan93. Yeah, my sponsors, Carl Tidy, Total Hire and Sales. He's helped me massively, like from when I first started, before I got into GB. Yeah, I just want to thank all my sponsors and all the people that are backing me, supporting me, my Derby people. Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And yeah, hopefully catch up with you soon.
Thanks.